guys. All right, you guys, this is a random collective message. Somebody misses you. Somebody has been looking at your pictures. Okay, so we got missing you, nostalgia. So we're doing a random message today. Got some cards out in front of me. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. My name is Magic. And I am the founder and owner of Finding Magnificence in You LLC. One of my missions here is to help you guys find the magnificence in you. I do tarot readings, love readings, and I also do soul therapy. I have another channel called Soul Therapy with Magic. Please check that out. I also offer personal readings, and I do live readings here and collective messages. Okay. Um, So let's get started. Somebody is missing you. But whoever this person is, you guys, this person is in another relationship or there's some sort of third party interference. I do have seduction here, attraction, flirting, dating. Now, this could be somebody that's very attractive to you. You know, this person could be flirting with you. But if you're not in communication with your person, I think that you guys met um, while this person was in another relationship. Hi, guys. Okay, so Spirit is saying this is a synergistic connection. This is your energetic match. Two birds sing sweeter than one. And then we have masculine at the bottom of the deck, okay? Usually I show my cards, but today I am positioned differently. All right, so we have that this is a masculine that thinks that you're their energetic match or is not realizing this, okay? Because they may have not realized this before. Ooh, okay. So we have currently there's a stalemate situation. So this masculine may not be doing anything, may not be taking any action. They could just be looking at your pictures. Looks like they're going through a spiritual mission right now. And it looks like there is, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They got a soul tie with somebody or a very strong connection with you. Telepathically, they may be communicating with you. You may feel this strong bond with this person, but the problem is oops, showed you the wrong card. You may feel this strong telepathic bond, but the problem is they need to learn the lessons of Mars. So they may be connecting with someone on the physical level. They could be still, exploring their options. So that could be an issue. But they do miss you. They do think about you. So we're gonna get the Hidden Truth Oracle deck out so that we can see how this masculine feels about you. I also have, love right now. So this person, there's been a lesson of, love versus lust. I think that this person's starting to realize that they love you. Okay. We have unconditional love, self love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. This person feels a very strong attraction to you. This person feels very connected to you. But there's a problem with how you guys initially connected. I think that this person was keeping it very surface level with you and not really opening up to you about how they really feel about you. So you could have connected to this person, and physically, you guys had a very intense connection, a lot of passion, a lot of attraction to this person. But I think that this person may have been closed off emotionally, or you could have been closed off emotionally. Okay, so let's see. Can you tell us why you're watching the person of interest? Why are you watching them, missing them, thinking about them? Okay. Spirit says, or this person says, we need to let each other go. I think that at some point they tried to separate from you. I think they tried to get you off of their mind. They tried to walk away from this connection. But, at the bottom of the deck, it says, I wish I would have treated you better. So I feel like this person has, and they have an awareness, of their behavior with you, because like I said, they could have came in very passionately but did not offer you any stability. They could have ghosted you. um, they could have stopped communicating with you at some point, but you came closer to anybody that they ever connected to. And I think that that's why this person still misses you. I couldn't let you get close to me. they're missing the passion, they're missing the affection, they're missing the connection that you guys had. But I think that at the time, this person was really just looking for maybe a physical connection, just a little bit of fun. I feel like this person that you're, connected to is still dealing with something toxic. They could be in a codependent relationship, or there's something blocking this person. They could be resisting this connection for whatever reason. It could be that they're in another relationship because we did see this seduction card, which is talking about third party interference. Okay. So some of you guys are dealing with someone that's dealing with somebody else. However, this person is interested in talking to you, they're interested in conversing with you. Okay, so it feels like you guys have been waiting on communication. They could be waiting on you to communicate with them. And if you haven't attempted to communicate with this person or haven't communicated in a long time, they definitely want to communicate with you. Let's get some more messages. I'm pulling out some tarot cards. Clarify talking. See, the problem is this person's juggling on whether they should come in and do the right thing and make things right with you, or if they should completely walk away. Eight of Cups. Okay, there could still be a emotional baggage tied to this connection. Again, with this energy of I wish I would have treated you better, they could feel like you're done with them. They could feel like they really did something unjust to you, and that you may have already walked away from this connection. So that could be why they're kind of holding back. They're watching you, they're missing you, looking at your photos online, or maybe just pictures in their phone, but they haven't really made any contact just yet. However, they want to meet up with you. They want to kind of have a conversation with you, a heart to heart conversation. They're missing the conversations I'm seeing that they had with you. They used to savor the moments that you guys had together, when you guys communicated, when you guys were talking in communication. So they're savoring, they were savoring the moment, or they're thinking about those moments because you made them feel uplifted. And I hope you guys can read this from this angle. You made this person feel very uplifted. You made this person feel warm. You made this person feel at home. So this person does feel a very strong connection to you, but there's still a block here, is what Spirit is saying. So you guys are mirroring each other as far as looking, looking maybe or missing or thinking about each other. So there's a little bit of mirroring there. Now, you may have, when you look at this person's pictures, if you're still looking at this person's pictures, you may be still a little resentful. Okay, because for some of you guys, this person started to date somebody new. Okay, so I do feel like the problem is, for some of you guys, this person um, is in another connection, or you have started something new and your person is missing you and looking at your pictures, but is afraid to tell you how they feel because you may be dating other people. Okay, so you may have made that clear, or may have been posting that you're dating other people. So let's see what else your person wants to say to you. Okay, they're not talking. There we go. Wow. So they're saying that I know I crossed the line with you. Hey, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. Um, I feel like this person was very distracted at some point, maybe using another person or had another person around them that was distracting them. I'm going to clarify these with the Love Oracle deck, this smaller deck here. I know I crossed the line. Okay, so your person ran. Yeah, they ran. They ghosted you. Some of you guys, this person felt this very intense connection with you and it scared them. So they ran. They ghosted you. They abandoned you. It says that this person was listening to their ego and they were fearing intimacy. And this is why this person kind of ran away from the connection. um Bottom of the deck, there was other soulmates. Like I said, this person was distracted. I mean, they do wish they would have treated you better. It looks like they may have went towards other people, but with that being said, even with them going towards other people, you came closer than anyone, and they're aware of that. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I think they were the ones being distracted. Yeah. Um, See, they like you so much. It says someone likes you, romance is blooming, fine, flirting, want to date, or this is them dating other people, still keeping their options open. But I do feel like they felt they did really like you. They did really want to connect with you. But like I said, some of you guys were dating somebody or interacting with somebody that was already in another relationship. Some of you guys, your person was married. Okay, if they weren't married, they were in another union, another soul connection, partnership, but they were having a hard time breaking up with that person, or they weren't ready to break up with that person. Or they may have just, like I said, abandoned you and gave you silent treatment, so they could have just stopped talking to you. But you guys, there, like I said, a lot. Some of you guys, there was a physical attraction. There was even um, intimacy between you two. So it was a lot of intense feelings, a lot of intense emotions shared between you guys. There was passion and chemistry, but it wasn't enough to keep this person to stay. This person ran, and this person knows that they crossed the line by doing that. They know that them ghosting you or giving you the silent treatment or leaving you or abandoning you made, you know, it really impacted you in a negative way and them as well. They understand that they hurt you, and they wish they would have treated you better. But let's see if they're going to come in and say anything to you after the fact. They're saying they feel you leaving them behind. We have the devil in reverse here. um Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it looks like they need to let go of something, some sort of attachment. Thank you, sweetie. Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the World card in reverse. Damn. Something, there's a block here for sure. Okay. They feel like you have released this connection. They feel like you have released this connection in order to protect yourself. They see you as very guarded. But there is unfinished business with the World card in reverse here. Um, there's a lack of closure. You could still be heartbroken over this, or they could be feeling very sad and heartbroken over this ending with you or this separation with you. Um, ooh, you're both coming up as the Queen and King of Cups. So emotionally, you guys have been very distant, but emotionally, you both are being affected by the separation and the no communication. Eight of Wands. So we have the Seven of Wands. So Spirit is saying what has to happen is both of you guys have to put down your guard. I think that feminine, you have taken a stand. You're standing your ground, or masculine, whoever's watching. Someone in this connection stood their ground, set a boundary. And I feel like, this person really did try to move on. They did. They tried to move on. They're still trying to move on. Emotionally, it's impacting them. It's making them feel very stuck. It's this relationship or connection you guys had is really causing them to um, think and over and even overthink. Okay, so they're doing a lot of thinking, but it kind of feels like they're ruminating and replaying things over and over and over in their head. Oh, Spirit says what they're thinking about is the betrayal. Hey, Janitra, how's the baby? So it's like I feel like both of you guys are both like kind of ruminating over the betrayal, especially you, feminine. I think that this person hurt you very deeply, and I think that you have disconnected, emotionally detached yourself or closed off emotionally. Some of you guys are emotionally unavailable, still kind of in this energy of trying to heal, and you could be still grieving. But I definitely see you focusing on yourself. So there, you guys are coming up as the same suite. Energetically, you're a match. You're mirroring each other. You're both hurt. You're both feeling this um, disconnect. But I think you're both trying to move on. independently in your own way. Like I think that you're trying to kind of process and move on and just get on with your life, and they're doing the same thing. But at the same time, they do miss you. They do think about you. But I think that it's this obsessiveness that is really getting to this person, and I think that because they have such an obsession. They're trying to kind of distract themselves by dating other people, or just working. It does feel like they are trying to distract themselves because of the fact that they can't get you off their mind, and it's warranted because they're not going to find somebody that made you feel made them feel like you made them feel. This is what they're saying here in these cards here. They're like I said, we need to let each other go. I feel like they were trying to detach. They're saying, I wish I would have treated you better. Sorry, I wish I would have treated you better, and you came closer to anybody. You know, and they came in and gave you passion, and then they left. They were very hot and cold with you. Tell me more. I know I crossed the line with you, and when we clarified that, we got that the person ran away. Tell me more. Yeah, see, it's time for me to heal. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, this person is probably riddled with guilt, you guys. This person's probably feeling real guilty, but they need to heal. That they're hurting, and I don't think they can handle it, because I feel like this person was emotionally unavailable to begin with. I don't think this person has the same emotional intelligence as you. I think that they kind of ran away from their emotions and probably was trying to push the emotions down and trying to, escape or distract themselves, like I mentioned before, with work or maybe dating other people. But I think that these emotions are needing to come to the surface, and it could be happening because spirit may be reminding them of you, forcing them into self-reflection mode. Tell me why you are trying to heal from this connection or healing. What's going on with you? Why are you healing? Told you. I love it, you. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. I love you. But if you loved us or whoever's watching, why did you run? And why did you hurt this person? Lessons of Mars. I think at some point, and that's not even a deck I want to pull. I will wait for a sign. I think that at some point, you detached. You pull your energy away. You took away the supply. You took away the attention. Um, that boundary you set. The no communication. You stopped giving to this connection. I think that at some point they thought that you were going to come chasing after them, and you didn't. Some of you guys reached your breaking point. You cut this person off. Not all of you guys, but the majority of you guys, you cut this person off. Tell me more. Okay. So we have a parasitic symbiotic. Yeah. See, it's like something became very one sided for you. One party benefits, the other person's depleted of energy. Empathy and support is not equal here. So, one person was giving to this connection and another person was taking. So in this instance, this person misses you. This person wished they would have treated you better. It implies that they were the ones being parasitic to you. They didn't give back. And then at the same time, they ghosted you. So we have them, reflecting. They could currently be in a parasitic somebody, can currently be with somebody that's doing this to them. They could be in another relationship for some of you guys, okay? Or they're just in this very toxic energy. We do have a stalemate situation. Again, like I said, no one's taking decisive action. The energy feels very stuck and stagnant. This person feels you telepathically. This person's thinking about you. The bond is very strong for this person, but this masculine's not moving. And it could be because they're in another relationship. Let's see what's at the bottom. Completion. They may feel like this shit is over, and it could be because they've been waiting on you to communicate and make a move, and you're waiting on them to make a move, or you just, like I said, put that wall up, and you maybe decided to move on because of this person's behavior. I think this person got some sort of wake up call. They could be going through some sort of completion of a cycle in their life. And again, if they're dealing with someone parasitic or toxic, that could be coming to an end, especially if they left you for someone or they didn't choose you, um, and they really wanted to be with someone because of codependency. That it looks like that's coming to an end. I see the devil in reverse here, and I do see Eight of Wands, so that could imply there could be communication coming in. Let's see if this is communication coming in. If this person is going to reach out, it feels like there has been a very long period of no talking with this person. Ooh, we have obstacles or blessed opportunities. Bottom of the deck, lessons of Mars. Again, it feels like there has been some sort of conflict, purely physical sexual attraction. And it says fire and passion runs fast and burns fast without other elements. Mars is attached to the um Five of Wands card, the Hierophant card, the Tower. There's this lesson, there's this epiphany that this person has to have about conflict and about sexuality. You could be dealing with someone that has a sex addiction. You could be dealing with someone that is in conflict within themselves as far as whether this relationship is love or is this connection. For some of you guys, it was just a connection. I think that they're kind of confused on whether they feel love, or at some point they were confused whether this was love or was it just infatuation or just passion, temptation even. I think that they're realizing and they're having an epiphany that it is love because the connection's so strong. It's like they try to move on, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? They try to date other people, but they can't get you off their mind. So they're realizing that, hey, maybe this was more than just sex for me. Maybe this is what I feel is deep, because I just can't seem to get you off my mind. I just can't seem to stop thinking about you. So this person's having some sort of epiphany about this connection. I think they were closed off to the connection. They weren't awakened to the connection at some point. I want you. And now they're realizing that they desire you and they want you. But again, they're distracted by something. What are you distracted by? It could be the sexual connection. There could be somebody else that they're having some sort of sexual connection to or soul tie. This person's saying, I wish I could take back my words. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, they blamed you. And it's probably because you walked away. They didn't like that, right? You set a boundary. You closed the door. You moved on. You did something. It says, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light. And that's what I mean with the dragonfly card. I think this something, like I said, this person had some sort of epiphany. Now, there could have been something came to light, for this person. And it could have been about another soulmate. So, what came to light? Because I see you having a completion. Let's use my yin yang deck. Let's see if we can get other messages. Um, and don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. Thank you for joining me. What came to light? What was revealed to you? Okay, look, what came to light is that you're their twin. They're awakening to the union, bottom of the deck. Their higher self has been activated. Something is awakening them to this union. They weren't awakened to it before. And what they're realizing is that they regret the way they treated you. They regret being unfair to you. They regret, okay? And they're getting karma because of the way they treated you. I told you, I said earlier in this collective message that I feel like the universe has been reminding them and has been giving them messages and signs and synchronicities when it comes to this connection to kind of awaken this person to run, because like I said, this person was trying to move on, or they from your perspective, they may have moved on, especially if they're in another relationship. You could have just said, chalked it up to um, the fact that, hey, it is what it is, right? They may be in another relationship. They may have initiated something new. They may have gotten engaged. They may have gotten married, even. And you may have thought to yourself, oh, whatever, it is what it is. Let me just move on with my life. But what you didn't know is that this person never moved on. It looks like they moved on, but they haven't moved on. They can't. They tried, but they're realizing that they're just in denial. Okay, and whoever they're with right now, or whatever they're doing right now, is not making them happy because it doesn't. It's not. It doesn't compare to the way you made them feel. And I think at some point they weren't. They were so distracted with addictions and whatever they got going on in their life that they kind of didn't realize how much this connection impacted them and how important it was for them in their spiritual growth. I know I messed everything up. Ooh, okay, hold on. Wow. And I want to tell you how I feel. That fell on the floor. Lisa tried to fall on the floor. Thank you, Deshaun. I want to tell you how I feel. How do you feel? How do you feel? Hey, Kristen. How you doing? They're wondering if you're happy without them. So they're wondering about you. Like I said, whether they're in a relationship or not, this person's thinking about you. They're wondering about you and they feel you leaving them behind. And some of you guys could be the person that's in a new relationship. This person's watching, gawking even. He's stalking even on social media. Like, what is going on with them? I wonder if they're happy without me. You could be looking as if, and maybe you aren't happy without them because you could be posting pictures and, living your best life, and this person's looking. You're glowing up, you're losing weight, you're just, you're not the person they remember you to be. And they're recognizing that. And in your absence, right? You know what they say, you don't realize what you had until it's gone. Clarify, I wonder if you're happy without me. Yeah. They're wondering because they ran and they're still a little bit in that runner energy. They still got a little bit of fear. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Crystal. They're still fearful. They still like you. They still want to date. They still want to flirt and hook up or even get physical with you, especially the physicality of the connection. They really want that. So they're having a revelation and they're realizing the truth. And again, what they're realizing is that they stabbed you in the back. And I think at some point, maybe you ran. Okay, maybe you ran. You left. And they may have, like I said, that card said, I blamed you, but it was my fault. I think that this person, um, when you left them and you set that boundary, they felt rejected, abandoned even. And that was their wound. You triggered that within them, right? Because they say, I feel you leaving me behind. I think that that triggered your person because that's why your person behaves the way they behave because of some sort of traumatic imprint, a soul imprint. Clarify, I feel you leaving me behind. Clarify that. Yeah. And that's why they're watching you, looking and stalking. That's why they're wondering what you got going on. That's why they're wondering if you're dating other people. That's why they're wondering if you're happy without them because you are not giving them any attention. You're not chasing them. Hey, Marissa, what's up, baby? You're not chasing them. And that's their epiphany. And remember what I said to you? They're going to have an epiphany. Like, damn. And what's the truth? What's the truth? What are you realizing? Ooh, something about a soulmate. So whoever else they're dealing with, they're seeing that person. Yes, whoever else they're dealing with, I feel like they're wanting to make a healthy choice. They're realizing that whoever they're dealing with that they thought they liked, the person that they were kind of flirting with, hanging out with, someone that they had something blooming with, I feel like they're realizing they need to make more healthy choices because that fun, that flirting, that having sex, that jumping from person to person ain't working for them anymore. I feel like they're, if they were self-absorbed. I think that they were in a one-sided relationship where there was a lot of love bombing. I feel like they're realizing that it's not. It's very surface level, very superficial. Okay, whoever they're dealing with, and that's what they're realizing. And now they want to have a breakup with that person, and they want to also stop the pattern of silent treatment with you. I hope that's not being washed out by the light. And Spirit says that when they have this breakup, because they're having this epiphany, right? Because what they're doing is they're probably comparing you with the other person, and they're probably realizing, okay, this other person, um, is fun. It could be really fun with this other person. It could be very toxic with this other person. I think that there was a certain level of peace. There was a certain level of support and safety that they felt with you. They don't feel this with this other person, especially if they're dealing with a narcissistic person or something that is very one sided. So they want to call you and they want to express love to you. Or this is what they're going to be realizing. If they don't have this realization right now in the present moment, this is what they're going to be realizing. So we have they're going to try to manifest this and they're going to try to communicate with you. It says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And then it says, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want. This person's going to realize what it is that they truly want. They don't want just fun and flirting. They want love. They want true love, right? And they want, with the Phoenix card, a new phase to rekindle, to renew, a transformation or change. They're changing their mind about the connection. So instead of them wanting to let this connection go and leave and move on and be with other people, they're changing their mind. So with that changed mind, what are you going to do? Oh, wow. So I asked with that changed mind, what are you going to do? And your person responded, white flag, of course. Someone wants another chance to make things right. A desire to do better. Yeah. Yeah. Because they're wanting to awaken their heart and they want to let love in now. Because before they were operating from a closed heart space. So physically, maybe that was the love language they expressed to you when you were connecting to them. Physicality, but emotionally they were closed off. And I think you were too at a certain extent. I think that this person triggered you, and your heart chakra opened up for this person, but I think this person was reluctant to completely let you in because of fear. And you could have been the same way because we all have different traumas, and sometimes because of our traumas we closed off, we become very guarded, we become very emotionally unavailable, we have trust issues, we have fear of intimacy, we have fear of abandonment. So your person's going to come back and they're going to want to have another chance with you, and they're going to want to open up their heart chakra and let love in and really express love to you. So this is beautiful news for you. um, they still feel this passion, they still feel this desire to come in. And don't look at this chemistry card as just oh, they just want to have sex with me. No, they feel the intensity of the connection. It's more than just chemistry for them. But it is this deep intimacy they feel, and deep intimacy means that there is a safety, because sometimes people will sleep with other people and they will kind of separate their feelings, and it will just be like sex for them, and they're done and they don't think twice about the person. But I think that with you it's a different experience. I think that their emotion, they emotionally connected with you when you guys were physical. And if you weren't ever physical with this person, the chemistry was intense, the communication, the talking on the phone, or the writing each other, with however way. Thank you, Free. However way you were connecting. Hi, Jules. Um, it was very intense. There was a very strong chemistry between you and them. They felt they liked you a lot. Like they just they like everything about you. Thank you, Renee. So let's get a final message. Thank you guys for watching. I'm happy. That was good news. I think that it's been a long time coming for some of you guys. Especially if you have been waiting. And don't feel ashamed if you're waiting on someone to communicate. If you care about someone, I think that that's the biggest gift that we have, is to be able to love despite going through heartbreak, going through painful separation, and being hurt by someone. Having the capacity to love and forgive and to show compassion is a gift. So what's next? I knew exactly what I was doing. I want you. Thank you, Lobster Girl. I put on some eyeshadow today. I'm usually lazy. I was like, let me put on some eyeshadow. I wanted to wear my yellow outfit. I'm like really feeling yellow. It's fall. So I love yellows and oranges and browns. So y'all gonna see me and like this is like a two-piece set. I would stand up, but I feel like showing y'all my gut. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, I told you, you guys, they were trying to let you go. Yeah, they were trying. Y'all tried. You tried. You tried. You tried. You tried. Okay, Spirit says trust in divine timing. What comes in divine timing? A new beginning. Some of you guys, it will be springtime. Okay, but spring represents new beginnings. A seed you planted is going to start to grow. I think that your person needs to come out of this deceptive energy. Your person needs to overcome temptation, or they need to get out of this conflicted mindset, and they could be around someone very deceptive. Okay, so that's why divine timing is at play. So what's next? We have chemistry. I feel like if this person is dealing with someone on a physical level, they have to wake up to the fact that there's something not quite right about that connection. Okay. And I feel like there is another person in their energy. So that is what they're dealing with. This spirit says they need to walk away from that person. They need to retreat. Y'all could be at a distance. We have self love. They need to practice self love. Looks like they're dealing with someone from the past. Yeah, your masculine is. Yep. They need to walk away from that deceptive person. They need to have courage to break that cord or they to come towards you. So they need to make the change. That's why Spirit's saying divine timing. You got to wait a little bit because things are being balanced out, but you will have karmic justice because your spirit guides are here to help. Your spirit guides are like, yes, don't worry. We're on it. We're working on this for you. We're helping him do the right thing, him or her do the right thing to make the right decision. It's fated. Divine intervention. I love you guys. Thank you so much for, hi, Sarah, watching. Your person's still confused. Don't worry. I need to tap into this because I have another reading that I'm supposed to be doing that I channeled the other day. I didn't post. I did. I created a whole thumbnail for it, but I didn't go live to channel what the message was. But I think when I made the thumbnail, what was it called? Hold on. The thumbnail was. Let me find it. So it's called. Oh, I can't read that. It's so small. Hold on. It's tiny. Hold on. I know where I could see it. I'm gonna go to Canva because I created a thumbnail. Okay. It might not be here because I may have deleted it off of Canva. I may do that one next. Now that I'm looking at this Illusions Neptune card, it could be, I did a reading the other day called They Secretly Plan to Sabotage This Connection. I think I need to do a part two. When I was doing the collective message last night, um, there was interference showing up. And I know a lot of you guys mentioned black magic and all that jazz. And, I have to keep interference broad because not everybody's situation is black magic. Okay. Um, can it be black magic? Of course, it could be. Somebody could be trying to use, and it could even just be somebody Googling how to make a love spell or how to bind somebody or whatever the case may be. Or they could go to someone and have someone do some spell work. But I did see interference. I did see that somebody may be creating illusions on purpose to keep your person from leaving. Okay, so that could be with spell work, that could be with just manipulation. They could be using children. They could be using assets, whatever form of control that showed up. And then in another collective I did, I talked about darker energies. And I referenced a video I did last year called Incubus Succubus. They're dealing with an incubus or succubus, something to that effect. And I said to you guys that a lot of these karmics that you call karmics, these other soulmates, are they have attachments, they have darker forces, entities, parasitic symbiotics that are attached to them and even your person, and they're being influenced by these entities. Okay, so that was another thing that had came up in the challenge channeling for this connection with the divine masculine. If you feel you're on a twin flame journey, this card came out to confirm. When I asked, I said, why do I feel like there's a negative force? And spirit says there's a parasitic symbiotic. And if you know what a parasite is, it needs a host to live, right? A parasite doesn't live on its own. It can only survive by taking from a host and feeding off of that host and taking their energy or their nutrients from them. And that's what parasites do. And this is what this entity does. It attaches itself to your person of interest, male or female. And your person feeds it through their negative behavior pattern, whether it be addictions, whether it be sex, whether it be alcohol, and they are kind of feeding that entity. And you guys could also be feeding entities with the negative emotions because they feed off of you know negative energy, so sadness, depression. And this is why when you are in that heartbreak energy or you're going through a very hard emotional time, you always feel drained and tired. Think about that. Why do you feel so tired and drained? So people that have alcohol addictions, um, they drink spirits, right? They drink alcohol, and alcohol is called spirits. But what you may not know is that when you are inebriated, you leave yourself wide open. Okay, you have openings in your auric field because you're not coherent, you're not grounded, so things can permeate your protection layer and come in and attach to you. So that's why when people do drugs and alcohol, or they're in environments that attract negative entities, they are um, the prime target for these type of entities because they're weakened by the drugs, they're weakened by the alcohol, they're weakened by just being in a low vibration, right? That's why you're always being reminded to raise your vibration, because they can attach to you when you're in high vibe energy. And when you are in a darker energy or shadow energy, you are wide open for attack. So that did come up. Okay. So thank you. Let me know what you thought about this reading. If it resonated, please leave me a comment. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to come back with another video for you guys. I do offer live readings. I do answer questions for $25 per question. I'm going to come back to do that. If you have a question, you can join me. And I will answer your question for you. I do career, I do love, spiritual messages right on the spot. I thank you guys once again for your support and your time, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.